Good afternoon, my dear students. Today we will read chapter 10, Symmetry. First of all, we will come to know that what is symmetry. A symmetry is the state of two halves that match each other exactly in size, shape, etc. Means if we have two halves of a paper and both match exactly in size, shape, then we say the two halves are symmetrical and the two papers are called symmetrical papers. See, I am showing with an example. I have one half this one, another half this one. Suppose here I am going to make a joint. So you see, from all around it is exactly of the same size and the shape is also same. From everywhere this side also match, this side also match, this side and this side. So we can say that these two half of the papers are symmetric papers. Okay. If we have two objects, these objects are also called symmetrical objects. Look at here. These two dusters are symmetrical. They are looking like each other. You see. Here you see. They are matching exactly. So these are symmetrical. And this line. Now we will discuss about the line of symmetry. We will discuss about line of symmetry. It is a line. Line of symmetry is a line that cuts a shape exactly in half. This means that if you were to fold the shape along the line, both the halves exactly match each other. I am showing with the example. Try to understand. Suppose I have this picture, or you see it is just looking like a square. So I am going to fold from diagonals, along the diagonals. So I am folding it. The two halves along the diagonals of the square exactly matching each other. So a crease which is formed along the diagonal, this crease is called the line of symmetry. Since we are opening this one here and closing, then this half and this half matching exactly with each other. So this will be the line of symmetry. Means in case of a square, we are getting one line of symmetry along the diagonals. Now along this diagonal, see, along this diagonal also I am going to fold it exactly matching the half. So there is two line of symmetry along the diagonals of the square. Now I am going to fold along side in between. See, one more we are seeing, this part and this part exactly matching. I am showing you from this side also. This part and this part exactly matching. So this line will become the line of symmetry. And now by this side I am going to fold. See, this half and this half exactly matching to each other. So we can say that from here a square has 4 line of symmetry. It is a square figure. Look at here, I am drawing. Here, it is a square. It has line of symmetry along its diagonal. Along the side. So here we are observing a square had 4 lines of symmetry. One along this diagonal, this side, this side. Now see the other figure. This is rectangle. You are seeing that this is in rectangular shape. Now I am going to fold along its length. See here. One part is this one, another half is this one. Now along this side, these are going to match exactly with each other. Means along length or rectangle had one line of symmetry. Now along breadth I am going to fold it. Sorry, along length I am going to fold it. Earlier I had folded along breadth. So now see, this half of the rectangle exactly matching to this half. See here. So this one also becomes this crease, another line of symmetry. But if I am going to fold it along its diagonal, see this part and this part, they are not matching to each other. By this diagonal also they are not matching to each other. So we can say that in case of rectangle we have only 2 lines of symmetry, one along the length, another along the breadth. Look at the picture here, I am drawing. Suppose it is a rectangle, so we will get a line of symmetry exactly here one and here one. So in case of rectangle, we will have only 2 lines of symmetry. Now, suppose it is an isosceles triangle, because this side and this side will be equal. So this line, in case of isosceles triangle, this line will be the line of symmetry here. But if I am going to fold around this side, there is no line of symmetry. Around this side there is no line of symmetry. So in case of isosceles triangle, look at here. It is the case of isosceles triangle. There is one line of symmetry. In case of a scalene triangle, you can see here, all the sides are different, having different length. So if you are going to fold, there is no line of symmetry. From this side, there is no line of symmetry, and from this side also there is no line of symmetry. So in case of a scalene triangle, means a triangle having different sides, no line of symmetry, no line of symmetry in case of a scalene triangle. In case of equilateral triangle, you see here, as you know, in case of equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. So if you fold it along this side, this part exactly will be the half of this part. From this side if you will fold, then this part exactly, this half of this or this part exactly cover this part. So in case of equilateral triangle, we have 3 lines of symmetry. By drawing lines of symmetry, you can understand about the different figures, how many lines of symmetry are there. You will also cut the piece of paper in different figures to understand about the line of symmetry. Look at here. I have isosceles triangle. This side and this side equal, and this is not equal. So I am going to fold around this side. See, this is exactly, this line is exactly in the middle of the figure. So this half and this half exactly covering each other. Means an isosceles triangle has one line of symmetry only. So I hope you understood line of symmetry. This is the way how to get the line of symmetry. I told with the folding method. Another method is that you can keep mirror, and the image of the mirror will also tell us about the line of symmetry. As you keep in front of mirror, in front of you mirror, your image will be seen in the mirror. You will see exactly the copy of your face, your body in the mirror. So a mirror also acts as a line of symmetry, because the mirror shows us exactly the copy of our face, our body. Or if any paper you keep in front of mirror, it will show the exact copy of that one. So with the help of mirror, we can also understand the line of symmetry. Now you will see some of the figures in which we have line of symmetry or not, and try to understand. In different geometrical figures, the number of line of symmetry is different. You can also write the line of symmetry in alphabets. How many lines of symmetry in alphabets we have, you can also learn. Suppose we are having this figure. We are going to draw line of symmetry along this side. If you fold, you will find that this part will come here and this part will come here. So if we are going to divide by this line, this part and this part exactly the same? Not same. So here is no line of symmetry. Now we will try by this side. Now see, this and this, when you fold, it will cover this one and it will cover this. Means this line is called the line of symmetry, because what we are observing by drawing it, upper side and the lower side of this line exactly looking like the same. So this one becomes the line of symmetry. Okay. Now you see the book. Our book, if we are going to close the book, open the book, here one line you can understand, this one. And when we are going to close, this part of the book exactly covers this part of the book. So we can say that at the joint of the pages, there is one line of symmetry. Okay. Now, you see the figures. Suppose we have circle. So how many lines of symmetry in this case? Suppose the center. This half, this half. 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 So by this way you can draw infinite line of symmetry in case of circle. So you can say that a circle has infinite lines of symmetry. I am making it dotted line. since we draw the dotted line to understand the line of symmetry. So from here it is clear that a circle had infinite lines of symmetry. Okay. Now alphabet I am coming. So A, how we write it? We write A like this. Is there any line of symmetry? You see, if by this we are drawing, this half and this half is different to each other, so there is no line of symmetry. But if I am drawing like this, see, this side and this side of this line, they are looking exactly the same. Means this part and this part same shape and side, so this will be the line of symmetry. Okay, we write in short LO is also line of symmetry. Now in letter B, this is letter B. This side, no line of symmetry, but this side, one line of symmetry we have. In letter C, this side no line of symmetry, but this side, one line of symmetry. Okay. In letter D, there is one line of symmetry. In letter E, there is one line of symmetry. In letter F, there is no line of symmetry. In letter H, two lines of symmetry. Now I want to discuss with you two types of line of symmetry. One is the horizontal line of symmetry. This line is parallel to the earth's surface, so it is called horizontal line of symmetry, and this one is the vertical line of symmetry. So it is vertical to the earth's surface, so it is vertical line of symmetry. Now we will see the line of symmetry in digits. You know, one we write like this. So if we are going to draw a line, this part and this part is not exactly the same, so it has no line of symmetry. We are having 2. It has also no line of symmetry, but we draw 3. 3 we write like this. You look at here. If we write, then one line of symmetry here is get drawn. In case of digit 3, one line of symmetry. But in case of digit 4, no line of symmetry. In case 5, no. 6, no. 7, no. 8, yes, we can draw one line of symmetry in case of 8. This one. Look at here. So here is one line of symmetry in case of 8, but in case of 9, no line of symmetry. In case of 0, we will have 2 lines of symmetry. 0 is just like an oval, not a circle that is having infinite line of symmetry. It has 2 lines of symmetry. I hope you understood the lines of symmetry. You have your homework, exercise 10.1. You will solve. If any problem will come, we will discuss in next class. Thank you.